Panasonic Lumix S5, best cheap full-frame Panasonic. The Panasonic Lumix S5 has been around for a good 2 years now, and a shiny new version has very recently been announced. This makes for some terrific value among used models for sale. The Panasonic Lumix S5 II stole headlines at the start of 2023 for its comprehensive suite of video features and sub-2K price. Panasonic has made no secret of the fact that the S5 line is designed to be the full-frame equivalent of the popular video-oriented GH cameras from Micro Four Thirds. The Lumix S5 is fairly lightweight for a full-frame model. This was a response to criticisms of the heft of the first cameras in the series, the S1 and S1R. While it has plenty to entice the vlogger and video shooter, it's decent when it comes to stills too. The Lumix S5 produces sharp, vivid images full of vibrant color and boasts a rack of useful features, including an electronic shutter for silent shooting. This can manage shutter speeds of up to 18,000 sec. Decent, but rivals are faster. It can also use the sophisticated stabilization system to stitch together 8 separate exposures with adjustments to the sensor position, resulting in a 96 megapixel image. This was Panasonic's most affordable full-frame camera on release, and the second-hand market has been very kind to it, with models in very good and excellent condition plentifully found for less than 1K. The Leica L lens mount gives you access to an impressive range of lenses and helps cement the Lumix S5 as a very tempting and reasonably priced proposition. Number 2, Canon EOS R8. Plenty of manufacturers have marketed entry-level full-frame cameras over the years. Cameras designed to introduce photographers and increasingly videographers to the joys of shooting with a larger sensor. The Canon EOS R8 is one of the more recent efforts, a curious combination of high-end internals and an entry-level lightweight body. So, what has Canon done here exactly? Well, the EOS R8 manages to cram a full-frame sensor into a mirrorless body that weighs just 461 g, and has even managed to equip it with its cutting-edge autofocus system, thanks to borrowing both a sensor and a processor from the higher-end EOS R6 Mark II. Not only is it lighter than that camera, it's also significantly cheaper. While it can shoot it up to a decent 6 FPS with its mechanical shutter, switch to the electronic and you can have up to 40 FPS or 30 FPS in raw burst mode. There's only one card slot, there's no weather sealing, and the battery has been downgraded to a 220-shot LPE17, so for a day's shooting you'll almost certainly want a spare. More significantly, however, the EOS R8 has no built-in image stabilization, meaning you'll be completely reliant on lens IS. This makes it a curious proposition for many photographers. However, as we said up top, you can't argue with results, and the EOS R8 is capable of producing downright spectacular imagery. Considering you can get it with a lens for less than 2K, the EOS R8 makes a compelling case for itself as a first full-frame camera. Number 1. Sony Alpha A7 II. Best camera around $1,000 and €900. The A7 II is now 2 updates old, with Sony having introduced the Sony A7 III back in February 2018 and the Sony A7 IV in October 2021. However, the A7 II is still available to buy new, and at less than $900 body only, it's a real bargain buy. The A7 II is a mirrorless camera with a 24 megapixel CMOS sensor that's harnessed to a Bion ZX processor, has 5-axis in-body image stabilization, a hybrid AF system with 117 phase detection points, 5 FPS continuous shooting, and the ability to shoot full HD video with the S-Log2 Gamma. In addition, the A7 II's magnesium alloy body is weather-sealed, and its grip is much improved upon the one on the original A7. Our tests found the A7 II is a snappy performer, and it can capture sharp images of fast-moving subjects, but is not quite up to the pace of the most recent models. It's therefore most at home with stationary or slow-moving targets. The Sony Alpha A7 II uses the Sony E-mount, and there are a wide range of lenses available, so you'll be able to find one to suit your needs. What the A7 II really does well is produce superb image quality images both in bright light and low light when the ISO has to be raised. Overall, the A7 II is a highly recommended full-frame model that offers huge imaging potential in a lightweight body. It should draw the attention of those who seek one of the smallest yet most powerful full-frame cameras on the market.